Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, greetings. It is an honor to join you virtually for the Youngling Forum on Dryland Agriculture Development and Cooperation on Poverty Reduction, held as part of the 2025 Shanghai Cooperation Organization Forum on Poverty Reduction and Sustainable Development. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the Shanghai Cooperation Organization and the Youngling Demonstration Zone for organizing this important event, one that focuses on critical issues, the eradication of poverty and the advancement of sustainable development. Ladies and gentlemen, we meet at a pivotal time for global development. Poverty eradication remains one of the most pressing challenges of our time and a fundamental barrier to sustainable progress. Yet the path towards this is being increasingly disrupted by climate change, land degradation, and rising food insecurity. Despite remarkable gains made in past decades, we face a sobering reality. If the current trends continue, up to 50 million people could be displaced over the next 10 years due to poverty, food insecurity, and climate vulnerability, including the impact of desertification. In this context, agriculture, especially in dryland regions, is more important than ever. It is not only vital to food systems and economic stability, but also central to long-term poverty alleviation and community resilience. Our discussions are directly aligned with global development priorities. The 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, with the 17 Sustainable Goals, offers a universal roadmap for inclusive, resilient goals. Goal 1, which calls for ending poverty, and Goal 13, urging climate action, remind us of the need to accelerate progress in the areas most essential to both human well-being and the health of our planet. Ladies and gentlemen, this forum is very timely to reinforce those ambitions through regional cooperation and practical collaboration. China has demonstrated remarkable leadership in this space. Over the past 4 decades, the country has lifted more than 800 million people out of abject poverty, an achievement that represents one of the most significant contributions to the global development in modern history. At the same time, China's efforts in agricultural modernization, rural revitalization, and climate resilient development offers valuable lessons to the rest of the world. I have seen firsthand the transformation of the Kubuchi Desert as one of the most powerful examples. Once barren, it now produces 3.2 gigawatts of renewable energy, supports local agriculture and livestock, and has improved livelihoods across the region. This success underscores the power of integrated approaches that links environmental restoration with economic opportunity and social progress. The urgency of scaling up such efforts could not be clearer. The United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres has warned, and I quote, "The security, prosperity, and health of billions of people rely on thriving lands, supporting lives, livelihoods, and ecosystems. But we are vandalizing the earth that sustains us." End of quote. His message is a call to action to restore ecosystems, safeguard agricultural productivity, and build resilience in vulnerable communities. And it reaffirms the value of forums like this, where we come together to share experiences and translate that knowledge into effective solutions on the ground. Ladies and gentlemen, the United Nations system in China, through my office, the Resident Coordinator's Office, is fully committed to supporting these efforts. We are working closely with the government counterparts, development agencies, international partners to promote integrated and people-centered approaches to poverty reduction, climate adaptation, and sustainable development. Through South-South cooperation and knowledge exchange, we are also helping to adopt and scale successful models to meet the needs of diverse country contexts across the region. As we engage in today's conversations, let us do so with a sense of purpose and a shared responsibility. Let us use this opportunity to strengthen cooperation, replicate what works, and co-create solutions that deliver meaningful and lasting impact. Together, we can transform the landscape of dryland agriculture. Together, we can accelerate poverty reduction and build a more inclusive, resilient, and a sustainable future for all the region and beyond. Thank you very much. 谢谢。